because it's very hot, and you have to it takes time to get used to the heat.
Is this your first time in San Antonio?
This is my third. It's her first.
My
so.
first time.
First time?
First time.
What do you think of San Antonio so far?
I like it. Like I genuinely would come back.
Yeah?
Back and forth. Yeah, I would. I would live here too.
Where are you guys from?
Washington State.
Really?
Yes.
What brought you to San Antonio?
Family.
Family? Is it just family based or also work related?
Work.
But I lived in Chicago. I was used to cold weather, and so the heat was a lot.
Would you consider possibly moving down here?
I would. I really like it. It's nice. It's small. I could do it here.
What's up, guys? So we're gonna interview locals here in San Antonio, Texas, and we're gonna ask them how much do they pay rent in the city of San Antonio, so that way you guys can have a better idea what it takes to live here in San Antonio comfortably. Some maybe a little bit higher price points, some maybe a little lower price points. It does not matter. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and let's get to it right now. Excuse me, guys, quick question. What do you guys rent here in San Antonio roughly a month?
The what?
What the rent here in San Antonio? What do you guys rent here in San Antonio roughly?
It depends on where you live in. But around here, I mean, it can go from $2,000 to $7,000. These are
Pretty pricey?
Yeah.
Do you guys live here in the Pearl District?
No.
What do you guys rent a month or mortgage a month roughly?
We rent for about $1,400, but we live in Hollywood Park.
Hollywood Park, is that an apartment? Is that a condo?
Apartment. Yeah.
Apartment. What are some pros and cons to that particular part of town, or anything about San Antonio roughly?
Pros, it's very well, the location is right in between everything, so everything is close. Cons, maybe that it's an apartment, and you don't have your own private property and all that, but I like it.
Yeah. And do you guys have any pets? Does that bother you guys that you're in an apartment if you guys have pets?
We can have pets.
Yeah?
We do have pets. Yeah.
Okay. Is that an issue with your pets? What type of pets do you have?
2 cats.
2 cats. So they're mostly indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't need a lot of maintenance like dogs, but yeah.
But if for our audience, the people that are struggling and are wanting to know what's that deciding factor that you can share with them that can help them influence to potentially move to San Antonio, good and bad?
Good and bad. Good, it's a small town. Everything is closed. The weather is amazing.
Okay.
Bad, it could also be the weather because it's very hot, and you have to it takes time to get used to the heat.
Right. And does that take a long time to accommodate from your point of view?
It took me about a year, but I lived in Chicago. I was used to cold weather, and so the heat was a lot.
Okay. I used to live in Chicago. What part of town?
The suburbs in Aurora, Batavia area.
Okay. I used to live in the Skokie area in Des Plaines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting used to the heat, it takes a bit.
I know there's some viewers that are from Chicago, so I'm glad you brought that up, because a windy city, you're used to the cold, and moving down here can be...
The other thing about Chicago, we were just talking about this. So you know how over there, at 3:30 it goes dark?
Right.
So you get seasonal depression and all that.
Yeah.
Here it's sunny, the
That's
whole
such a good point.
year.
Yeah.
And Christmas, you can go for a walk, you can go for a bike ride. That's
Yeah.
amazing here in San Antonio.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that, even around 8:30, around even close to 9 o'clock in the evening, it can still be sunny.
Yeah. So that's a plus.
That's awesome.
The weather.
And how long did you live in Chicago?
20 years.
20 years. So what made you, what was that deciding factor for you to come down here that influenced your decision to move down here to San Antonio?
Business.
Business?
Yeah, had a business here in Texas.
Are you a business owner then?
No, not anymore.
No? What was the line of business you were in?
Logistics.
Logistics?
We had trucks,
Okay.
so we did that. But now we don't have that. I'm a yoga instructor. That's what I do full time. I'm a fitness instructor. So yeah.
And do you recommend that it's a good option or opportunity for someone who's looking in the trucking industry here, possibly? Logistics?
So Laredo would be the place to go.
Okay.
But if you want to live in a nice neighborhood, San Antonio is the closest.
Okay.
So.
And what's a final takeaway somebody can take from this interview, this conversation for San Antonio?
Consider visiting San Antonio. The Pearl is the place where everything is. The food is good, the people, the activities. Yeah, come visit, and then you'll love it, and you'll just stay. You'll stay in San Antonio.
Excuse me, guys. Quick question. What do you guys rent here a month in San Antonio? What does that look like for you guys? Do you guys?
We're on vacation.
Oh, your vacation. Vacation. Where from?
Chicago.
Chicago. I literally just interviewed another person from Chicago, and I'm born and raised in Chicago.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I lived here in since 2005 when I was a kid. So I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in San Antonio?
This is my third. It's her first.
My
so.
first time.
First time?
First time.
What do you think of San Antonio so far?
I like it. Like I genuinely would come back,
Yeah?
back and forth. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. I would live here too.
Yeah. Would you consider possibly moving down here?
I would. I
Yeah?
really like it. It's nice. It's small. I could do it here.
That's awesome.
And you've been here since 2005.
2005. So I've been here since 2005, and I've seen San Antonio develop a lot in the past 20 years, literally. And you said you've been here before in San Antonio, right?
This is my third time here.
Third time. So within your third time here of San Antonio, have you seen the development and the growing pains?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Especially like the new Pullman Market that's over there. All the ones over here on the Riverwalk are newer,
Yeah.
being built up and stuff. So yeah, it's much different.
Are there any pros and cons that you've experienced, even though you're probably visiting here for a short while, that you can share with our audience that are considering possibly moving to San Antonio, that could share it with them?
No, because I'm still considering moving here.
Okay, so you're on the fence right now.
Yeah, I am. We
Okay.
are. Yeah.
What-
So,
What would be the deciding factor? Like, hey, I have the green light, I'm moving to San Antonio.
oh, my husband's job is it for us. So it
yeah?
depends on if he can come here or not. Well, and my daughter who's standing over there.
Okay.
If she would move,
Yeah.
because that's her girlfriend.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Yeah. So other than that,
So there's a few factors that are
but that
into
would be
play.
about it. Yeah.
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 Okay, so it sounds positive.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I love it here.
Awesome. And what would you share to the person that is probably sitting on the fence? That you're obviously visiting,
Yeah.
but what would you share with them on
You
the
gotta
fence?
come and visit and
Okay.
explore different areas and just take it all in.
Awesome.
Just like come here with an open mind and take it all in.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your stay. I hope you guys visit the best places in San Antonio, experience the best food, everything.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So, guys, you guys just experienced another interview from Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago. These guys are from Chicago. The previous interview, the lady was from Chicago. What a small world. So if you guys are from Chicago and watching this, if you've never been to San Antonio, give San Antonio a shot. I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. I mean, you guys, we're in towards the end of June, and the weather is nice. I'm feeling like a great breeze. I'm really enjoying this lovely weather, and they're enjoying it too. So if you guys are on the fence, give San Antonio a shot. Come down and visit us. And if you guys are considering moving to San Antonio, relocating to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is below, and let's get some more interviews going. Excuse me, guys. Quick question. How much do you guys pay rent here in San Antonio?
Not interested. Sorry.
Not interested? Okay, no worries, man. Take it easy. We can't get them all, guys, so we're gonna continue gonna get some more interviews for you guys, so you guys can experience what the locals have to say here. So stay tuned. Excuse me, guys. Quick question. Hi, my name is Robert, and we're asking locals here in town how much you guys rent roughly in San Antonio a month.
We're from Houston.
Are you from Houston? Yeah, you lived in Houston pretty much all your life? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're pretty frequent visitor to San Antonio, right?
No, it's
No?
been a lot of years.
Really?
Their first time.
Really? What's up, guys? Hi. What do you think of San Antonio so far?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, Riverwalk is a place to be, right?
Yeah, right. And what do you think about the Pearl, since we're here in the Pearl District?
We just got here like 5 minutes ago,
Okay,
but it
so you haven't really explored
looks
it.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place to visit. A lot of good food, great atmosphere. Over there on that side is gonna be a lot of splash pad for the kids if they want to hit that up, So a lot of cool stuff to do here. I mean, you mentioned you're in Houston. Did you live in Houston all your life, or is there some previous other place?
Native Houstonian.
Native Houstonian. So you haven't really visited San Antonio much, right?
I'm gonna say this is like my third or fourth time.
Okay. So have you seen a lot of the development happening over the course of the times you visited?
I would say the only place I've visited more than once is the Riverwalk,
Okay.
and I don't remember it well enough to know if there's a
Okay.
big difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you probably haven't been here quite often, but are there any pros and cons that you can think of about San Antonio that could share with our audience?
I can just say if you're gonna stay on the Riverwalk because it's a beautiful scenery and it's pretty easy to get to from Houston. You hit the traffic at the right time, so that's a pro. Yeah.
And any negatives that you can think of that you can share with our audience, maybe?
I haven't experienced any yet.
Okay. Awesome. I mean, I'm a pretty frequent traveler to Houston. I have a lot of friends from Houston, so it's about 3.5 hour drive depending on where you go to, right?
Yeah, I think it was about 3 for us.
Okay. And you're a Houston local. I mean, how is it with the storms there, with hurricanes and the hurricane seasons there?
Oh, I guess you just grow up expecting and knowing that it can and will happen, and you just hope for the best.
Yeah. Have you been affected by the hurricanes in your part of town?
Harvey. Yeah.
Hurricane Harvey?
Yeah. We got some water in the house, but
Really?
yeah.
I've seen some photos in other people's homes, like it reached even to the second story, some of them. Were you guys that drastic or no?
No. We just had to replace our floors. Got a couple inches. We were lucky.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but you know what? Thank you so much. You've been great, and enjoy your stay at the Pearl.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you. So you guys just witnessed another interview that we had. Not a San Antonio local, however, she's a local in Houston. And I've traveled to Houston many times. I have friends there. I have a Romanian community there that I just love to visit. Really good lifelong friends there. And San Antonio to Houston is about 3.5 hour plus drive. You also have the Galveston coast over there if you want to hit up the beaches there. Not a big fan of those beaches because they're a little bit murkier. San Antonio is very central. That's why I love living in San Antonio, because if you want to hit up like a weekend getaway like she is with San Antonio, it's literally a couple hours drive. Same thing with Dallas, a couple hours drive up north, 4 or 5 hour drive up north. If you want to hit up the coast to Corpus Christi, Port Aransas, 3.5 hour drive at most, depending on where you go and the beaches. But that's why I love San Antonio, guys. So let's get on some more interviews. Let's go right now. Excuse me, ladies, quick question. How much do you guys rent here roughly in San Antonio?
That's a question for you. Well, my mortgage is like $1,800.
About what?
$1,800.
$1,800 a month. Sorry, one quick. So $1,800 a month. So what does $1,800 a month get you here in San Antonio? Roughly, like bedroom count, bathroom count, square footage. Is it a house? Is it a condo? Is it
It's a home.
It's a home.
2,900.
Okay. So what part of town is this in the city of San Antonio?
Ooh, it is towards is it
78244.
78244 is the zip code.
Okay.
So it's by Universal or Converse and San Antonio.
So northeast part of town, roughly, right? Okay.
Yes.
And how do you feel about the area? Do you think it's you get your money's worth? Do you feel safe? All that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some great neighbors.
Okay.
Really nice neighbors.
And did you guys live in San Antonio all your lives, or where are you guys from?
Washington State.
Really?
Yes.
What brought you to San Antonio?
Family.
Family. Is it just family based or also work related?
Work.
What do you do? What do you do for work?
I work for a bank.
Bank.
Yeah.
So it was also for family, and what I'm hearing also for work as well, correct?
Correct.
And what are some pros and cons that you could share with our audience that are considering moving to San Antonio but are not quite sure yet? What will help them make that choice or decision for them to move down here?
The food is amazing.
Really?
That's one of the reasons that we're here, still here.
Okay.
The food, the people, everybody's really nice.
Okay.
I would say events.
A lot of events.
Yeah, the events.
Yeah, we just brought my grandson to
Story time. Miss
Story
Annie's
time.
Oh, story time? Okay.
Yeah, so they have a lot of free events here.
So was this story time a free event for?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
it sure was.
Yeah, and then they have the splash pad and the trough that's also free.
Awesome. So there, you guys, if you have families with younger kids, there you go. You guys can enjoy the Pearl District. One last takeaway. What are some areas that, taking my realtor hat off, what are some areas that you can share with the audience, like to stay away from, and some areas to gravitate towards, like if you're being a friend to a friend,
I guess I'm not really sure on
familiar.
that. Yeah, I'm not really familiar on the areas.
Okay. But overall, you're really happy where you're at,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And then one last takeaway: if someone's like, a spouse is probably arguing with the other spouse, what would you say to them to help them make that decision? Hey, come to San Antonio.
I love the weather. I mean,
Okay.
although it can get extremely hot here,
Yeah.
there's still, air conditioning. But I mean, it's like right now, I don't know what it's,
I mean,
how
I feel
hot
a
it
nice
is,
breeze
but
right
it's
now.
it's just gorgeous being out
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So I mean, the weather, the people, they're so friendly. The food is amazing.
Awesome. I've heard actually mixed reviews. Some people love the food, some people don't really like the food. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, well, they need to go to Washington State where the food is and the service is
Really? So, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
get that southern hospitality.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, if you guys like Brazilian steakhouse, I recommend this is a great place on I-10 near the Ferrari dealership. I don't know if you've been to it before. It's called Braçal.
Brasau's? Oh, that one.
Have you
I've
been
been to the other ones that are just like that. Brasau's is the best.
I absolutely think hands down Braçal is the absolute best. Like they even push your chair in even before you.
Yep, and they
Right?
slap the napkin on your.
Right? Yeah,
Yep. mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, there you guys go. You guys been great. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, very nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you. There you guys have it. We just interviewed some other locals in town that they absolutely love the food scene here. I've heard mixed reviews, mixed feelings about the food and culinary scene here in San Antonio. Some people like it, some people don't like it. And this particular family loves it. You just heard from them. They came from Washington State, where she literally just said the service was bad, the food there is bad. So if you guys are looking to explore more culturally diverse population, culturally diverse food here, San Antonio is where it's at. So you are exactly where you need to be. That's right, guys. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. But before you do, if you guys are looking to move to San Antonio, relocate to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is below. My contact information is also on the screen. Feel free to call, text, email, does not matter. Zoom call does not matter. You're gonna get a hold of me personally, and we'll be glad to serve you guys. And if you guys are considering moving, don't hesitate, man. I know it's not an easy transition to move, but give San Antonio a shot. Maybe you're not gonna move here quite yet, but give San Antonio a quick visit, a quick pit stop. Why? Because you are exactly where you need to be. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love San Antonio. It's kind of getting hot. The breeze is still nice, but you can see my Polynesian islands on my shirt of sweat, right? So anyways, if you guys like this type of content, don't hesitate to hit that. Give me one of these. Give me a like, share, and subscribe so that way you guys can get more content like this. Now go ahead and watch some more of our videos, and we'll see you guys on the next one.